Hey, hello everybody, and happy 4th of July. Today's the day where people grab their stuff together, their families, that go out and picnic or whatever one does for this 4th of July. It's all about the USA. So I am going to celebrate the USA with a fountain pen. A fountain pen that's already been out, and yes, I'm sure you've seen it about 100 billion times, but that's okay because I am going to kick it back with the Lamy Safari. Yep, the U.S. got its first ever Lamy exclusive design. It's a special edition Safari that they put out, which features the national colors, the good old red, the USA, when you wave that flag so proudly. So in a minute, I will be showing the pen, and I'll give you some more detail about the pen. But before I do, the pen comes in this box right here. It's a different type of pen case. You know, it's not your standard Lamy pen case, but this is a cool pen case because you got your cardboard sleeve. Then as you pull it out, here is this beautiful blue, red, and white box. It's a Lamy pen case, pen box, pen whatever. But what matters is not so much about what the pen comes in. What matters is what this box hosts on the inside. Right. So I am really proud about this pen. Why? I'm a big Lamy freak. So first of all, where did I buy this pen? I'm going to be asked that. Well, I bought this pen from the Pen Thing store. And Brian Freelander, correct? And I will have all the information where you can see it. You can give Brian a call. Hey, Brian, can you send me 100,000 of them Lamys? Inks, paper, journals. You know, he's got his own little thing going on. He's living the dream. That's cool. So, Dr. Brian, beautiful pen. Back to the pen. I shall open it up because I can't wait to get the pen out. As I open it up, it lays in this nice cushion pen box. And it's nice and secure. And here is this beautiful special edition of the Lamy Safari. So what makes it so special? Well, it's an exclusive for the USA for one thing, and I'm just like digging the colors on it, you know, the red, the white, and the blue. They all go together so nicely. It just fits together like a glove. What I like about this pen, and me, is this triangular grip. Is a perfect idea to help those how to hold a fountain pen. Have you ever had that problem? Well, I know some people just don't like this. They find it uncomfortable, but I find this very helpful, comfortable for me. I've never had any problems. And I was really thankful when I, laid my fingers on this grip. It really was helpful for me. But this pen is loved by all levels of experience or beginners, pen enthusiasts, yes, from the low to the medium to the high, all levels. They call it the workhorse. Lamy has got that name for this pen. So, Lamy Safari. The reliable, its ruggedness, and its no-nonsense functionality is why they call it the workhorse. You know, I really do. For me, I'm saying it again, enjoy these fountain pens. On we go. The nib. This is the nib, my friends. On these pens are easy, and they are when I say that they're easy to change out, and you can swap them out for another size nib of your choice. I've done videos already how easy it is to take this pen out. It's friction fit, the nib, excuse me, how to put some Scotch tape over the nib and just pull it straight out and put another one right in. It just really easy. And it's pretty cool because that way you can purchase other nibs and you can try out, see how that nib performs, see what you think of a nib, you know, because you may like a fine or a medium or a broad, but, you know, they do carry a variety of nibs. So, you will need to purchase, when you buy this pen, this is the downside, the Lamy Z28 converter. Now, Lamy does at times offer a converter, or maybe whoever you're buying the pen from, sometimes they include as that special little gift to the folks that are buying their products, their pens. They'll just stick it in there for you. So that's kind of cool. They'll save you about, I don't know what, $5, $6, $7. So let me unscrew the barrel. You see right here in the middle. That's how the pen comes, because this has a cartridge in it, which I don't use. So you'll take this out, and then you can put your converter in there, which I will do in a minute. So that's the only downside with it. More about this amazing pen, the Lamy Safari. The body, the grip, the material used to make this beautiful pen is resin. The overall length of this pen closed 5.5 inches. When you post a Lamy pen, and it does post securely, you can post it at about 6.5 inches. You with me? Cool. The overall weight of this pen without any ink in it is about 0.6 ounces. And the nib sizes available is extra fine, fine, and medium. Too bad they didn't offer the broad or the 1.5, because they do have larger nib sizes as well. I know because I have them. A lot of them. So, now when you receive your Lamy pen, sometimes you may notice a little blue ink that could be, they call it the residue of when they test their pens before they leave the factory. They want to make sure that this pen is writing correctly, so us, the customers, won't have any problem. So you will see a little residual there of blue. So don't freak out that just because they did test the pen. And, you know, to me, that's a great idea. That way, it's better for the customer, and it's better for the seller. So, the good thing about it is at least they send you a Lamy blue cartridge. It's a blue ink that you can stick it right in, pop, and get it writing, but you will have to get a bottle of ink. Now, these are for the beginners that have no clue or idea about the Lamy, so I'm just fiddling you in. But all you pros know about this, don't you? Yes, you do. Yeah! So, I am going to get me a converter. So, there is no ink converter, so you got to buy the ink converter. And again, the ink converter is the Z28. That's the downside to the pen. I wish Lamy would start including these converters in the pen. Back to the pen for a little bit. I'm going to be like all over the place, bouncing around because I'm the bouncer. What I like about this pen is it has an ink window, and you can see the level of ink that you have. So it won't be a guessing game. How much ink do I have left? And on the cap, I do love that beautiful white. It just stands out with the red trim on that beautiful clip. That Lamy clip, that's really a nice, well-made clip. And on top of the finial is it's red to match the red clip. Goes well with the white, goes really well with the blue, and nothing to the bottom, but it does have Lamy embedded there so you can see it. Okay. So, let's go ahead and open her up. Red, white, and blue all day long. And this converter has two little tips on it. One, I think three. Two, yeah. 1, 2, and that's it. 1, 2, or is that 3? Looks like 2. Little tips on it. And they're going to go in so where the tips stick out of the converter right there and pop. Fits nice and snug when you stick that converter into the pen. Then you're ready to jam, right? So, my friends, if you made it this far, congratulations. Now it's time to do some writing. But first, I need to ink up the pen, and I will do that now. Ta-da-ta-da. I'm going to use the Lamy turquoise. I do like the ink bottle one. I like the color. I do like how they come where you have a little paper, a roll of paper inside where you can just tear it off, and that way you can clean off your nib. This is good stuff. Are we ready? I'm ready. I want to get a little bit more in there. And as you can well see, I've got a pretty good fill in there. And I clean off my nib. All right. Well, this baby's ready to go. In a minute, we'll do some writing. When I first saw this pen, when it came out, I was already in love with it. I haven't watched any reviews, like I've said over and over again. I don't watch reviews on the pen until after I get done doing my own review, because that way I wanted to come out, what I got out of the pen when I was using it. Now, I usually will do about a week or two maybe longer on some pens. I do writing with the pen for a while to make sure that the pen, writes well, performs well, blah, blah, blah. But this time I didn't. But I will do an update on this pen down the road. Hey, but it's a Lamy, so I'm expecting great things out of it. So, let me get everything ready, and we'll do some writing here in a minute. And then we'll do a quote, and Mr. Announcer will read it to each and every one of you out there in Larryland. Larryland! Hey, have y'all met my buddy, the one-eyed minion? Does he talk? Well, he used to. Well, he does that anyway, right? How's it going, Mr. Announcer back there?
Oh, doing fine.
Oh, good, good, good. How's your day going, Mr. Announcer?
Pretty well.
Good, 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 good. Oh, do you have any future idea about a fountain pen for you?
Well, of course, I have my penguin pen that was gifted to me.
Yes.
I've been looking at a few others.
I see. I love it when Mr. Announcer gets fountain pens. Yes, I do. Very helpful. So, what do I do with these? I give them away sometimes, or I just leave them there. So, my friends, the Lamy Safari Special Edition to the USA, the red, white, and blue. I picked up mine at the Pen Think store from Brian. And, okay, I am ready, and my pen is all inked up. And the paper I'm using today, my friends, is Rhodia Dot. And I believe this is 80G paper. So, trick or treat, here we go. Beautiful pen. I'm in love, yes. All right, first we're going to do a quote first, I think. Why not? Here we go. The quote.
This is from Beverly Sills, the famous opera singer. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Thank you for that little bit of information.
Sure.
Figaro, Figaro. All right. Well, that was dynamite. So now on we go with more writing. The red, white, and blue. And now Alright. Just do a few little S's and has some good ink flow. It's a medium nib. And we'll check for wetness. And it has some wetness to it. It's not a gusher, but it is a decent nib. Reverse writing. And you can get some reverse writing for a little while, but eventually it just finally runs out. So, what do you think about the pen? Beautiful pen. We're not done yet. I'm going to try a different paper, one of my favorites. Tomoe River paper, my friends. One of my favorite paper. All right. Special edition. This is a medium. Yep. And the ink I'm using is Lamy ink. And this is the turquoise. Alright. And wetness. It's a little bit more wetter on the Tomoe River paper than it is on the rhodium. You know, 52 G's, nice paper here. And let's just do the reverse. All right. And I think it performs a little bit better on the reverse writing on the Tomoe River paper. But, you know, after a while it kind of starts fading out some. But it did pretty well on the reverse writing. So, Lamy is one of my favorite all-time pens. I really do like the Lamy. They're affordable. They are a workhorse. They're rugged. The only minor downfall is, why don't they come with a converter? I know some other pens that are about around the same price or maybe a little less that do come with a converter. So, but anyway, Lamy, if you're hearing this humble review, would you consider putting a converter in with your pens? Or to all the pen sellers here that are selling pens, maybe you could put a converter in the pen where you won't lose any money and your customer wouldn't spend a lot to get a lot of pen. This is the Lamy Safari Special Edition to the U.S. exclusive red, white, and blue. I hope you're enjoying the video. It's a fun video. I mean, I just have a blast making these videos, especially on 4th of July. My friends all come around. Right there. Da-da-da. And he's all excited. So, again, here's where you can purchase this pen, or maybe other pens, inks, papers, journals, what have you. If you decide you might want to check out where I get some of my goodies, you can check out the Pen Thing store right there on the screen, or maybe it's going to be up there. And it's quality pens and stationery. And it says at Chester's Country Furnishings. Is that right or wrong?
Yes.
Making sure that I'm not seeing 3 times what I don't think I'm seeing. Brian S. Freelander.
Yes.
Is the gentleman's name. Really a nice guy. His phone number, write this down, 908-852-3460. Or you can email him at Brian at the Pen Thing store. I'm sorry, scratch that. Brian at thepenthing.com. Got it? Cool. Pen enthusiast, and his address is 60 Main Street, Chester, New Jersey. And that zip is 07930. And right here, and on the back of his card, it says, "Write with distinction. Fine writing instruments, leather products, blackwing pencil, notebooks, field notes, wax seals, paper, bottle ink, and cartridges." Well, that's going to wrap this video up for the 4th of July, 2019. I hope you and the family, if you decide to go out and about to do your fireworks thing, take extra precaution. Make sure you don't do it around grass where it's easy to catch on fire. Respect others with your fireworks. That's really important. Have a good time with the family. Have that good old picnic, making hot dogs, hamburgers, whatever it may be. And while you're out there, I hope you grab a pen and your journal and do some journaling. That'd be kind of cool. Of course, that's what I do. That may be a little nerdy or weird, but oh, well, it is what it is. But God bless you, everybody. Take care. And remember, don't text and drive. I am out of here. And bingo.